And we're live. Hey, noobs, welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be doing a little event quests so we can get this done before the event runs out. We're working on the Day of the First Moon Adventure log, and we're going to be doing some daily quests here. So first things first, in the event quest, it's going to be an adventure log, so you get that from Black Spirit. You open up Black Spirit, he'll give you the quest, and then it's an adventure log. So you go to your adventure logs here, and it's the day of the first moon. Wow, so there's speaking to the Black Spirit is the first thing. He'll give you some cron stones, and then the next step here, we're going to talk to Aliston, Bertali, Igor, and Isla here. So these are pretty straightforward, pretty easy. There are some typos in here, so we're going to get this done as quickly as possible, and then I'm going to go and show you the daily quests.
You will admire me once you taste me food.
Though there was a time when I dreamed of being a great adventurer, I ended up returning back here. Must admit.
Now that part's completed. You have to finish this off before we can do the next part. This part, you know, David Finto's right behind us. We have to show him the book. And this says give him 100 wheat flour. I believe it's actually only 10. And then we give him some bird meat as well. So I'm going to show him the log. No, he does need 100. We're going to make 100 wheat flour real quick. Just take 45 here, should be able to do it. I have a few on me. And then in adventure log here, you can see the next step would be to give him 10 bird meat, which I already have ready to go. And then in the center of town, near the, I believe near the trade manager there, we'll have to, near the marketplace manager, we're gonna have to guess an answer to a question here. Not sure what the answer is, but we'll see when we get over there.
It was then the tired traveler entered the inn to get some food.
Probably just buy some wheat flour here to make it a little easier. That should do it.
The traveler was pretty and just. You can make soup good for your health, even with potatoes.
The chicken meat.
Know the seasoning you need for cooking can be bought from inns in each region.
Okay, that should complete it. So we get a Valk's Cry. How many of those did we get? 5. Next step here, we have to go talk to a card enthusiast. It says he doesn't appear at night, so we should be good during the daytime. There he is. Okay, let's see what his question is here. So 3 bright and 1 dark. I believe if you get 4 dark, you go 4. You get 4 bright, you go 5. So let's say 3. Okay. Hit your opponent's face. Yeah, that's probably it. Has to hit the board. Okay. Okay. That one's done. Enhancement help kit. Nice. Alright, let's see what that gave us. Enhancement help kit. Nice. We got some black stones, some hards and sharps. Sweet. Now the next step is to head to Heidel and talk to the boy flying the kite. Grab our horse, head over there. I believe he's right around here somewhere, so we'll just head there. After this, we're going to be doing the daily quests real quick. Some of the easier ones that I've already made videos on. We're going to just do contribution dailies. So we'll have to come back to Velia for a few of them. And the Heidel Pass. Okay, I believe it's him up here. Let's take a look. Yep. Let's get some more crown stones. Nice. It says now talk to the Black Spirit. Let's see if that works. There we go. That should be it actually. Let's see. Gold bars. And that's the whole book. So, a very easy quest. And lots of free enhancing materials. Some gold bar box. Let's see what we get. 10 million gold, silver. Sweet. So not bad for like 10 minutes of work. I'm gonna go drop some of this off, and then we're gonna start the dailies in Heidel here.
The street tag. You can entrust your goods without worry, since it's an official trade zone approved by the head of the Merchant Guild.
Right. We'll grab the materials we need from the warehouse. So these contribution quests are great. You want to do these every day, whenever you log in, and I'll show you the best routes to get them done so you can get your contribution points up well to hire workers and get some nodes so you can gather materials. The ones in Heidel here, you're going to need 1 spirit leaf, 1 red tree lump, and 10 maple timber here. We're also going to have a daily quest with Lara to make some dough. I like to do that one last just so I don't leave it in my log, take up too much room in my quest log. That's this one here. We do that one last just so we can get all the other quests done. That one we have to process, so it'll take us a few minutes. This one here, we just hand her tree lump.
This place is full of pleasant surprises.
And that's done. Head up to the water fountain here. It's going to be 2 quests, 3 quests here, 2 that we can hand in right away. One's with the spirit leaf. So Flaviano has a disease that needs spirit leaf here.
If you tell me your name, I could handle it.
And then Lebios has 2 quests. We're going to hand him some maple first. Complete that quest, and then we're going to grab this one, Bothersome Rabbit. So we're going to head to the north to Wormsbane. We're going to grab a quest from him. We're going to go back to that Kite flying child. Grab a quest from him. So Wormsbane wants us to find a lazy soldier. I'm going to head up this way. The easiest one to grab on our way is right here in the corner. This is right by the inn here. And we're going to grab the quest. So we're not going to hand that one in. We're going to grab this quest up here first. He wants us to find a kite. So we're going to jump right off the wall and leap up here. Grab this kite. Now we're going to grab a rabbit here, right in the King's Forest. And then there's another quest. This is probably the best one here. You have to walk a wheelbarrow of wood. I like to walk this up before I get the quest, because you can still hand it in after you accept the quest, and it's nearby, so you don't have to run back and forth again. This is to save as much time as possible, because these daily quests are kind of tedious. Here we go. Grab this quest, hand in that crate, and obviously you want logs. All set. I'm going back to the child that's flying the kite that he lost. I'm going to give him this kite. And whatever reward you want here, I like to take the herbal juice because it's worth just a little bit more. A couple silver extra, not a big deal. But you can sell it on the marketplace or you can use it. Same with Wormsbane here. And then finally we're going to head back to Lebios and hand in the Bothersome Rabbit quest.
Looking for furniture? Tell me what you need and the type of
Not
space
bad.
you're dealing with.
We've gotten... Where's our silver here? So we're up to 20 silver bars so far.
Exotic and refined.
We've got some potions. We'll just keep track of what we're earning here. And some logs. Let's put this out of the way. Now we're going to grab the quest from Lara to process some grains into a dough. So it's a different one every day.
Hello
Let's see
there.
what she gives
I'm
us
Laura.
today.
Take a look around, adventurer.
Potato dough. So if you have, I'm just lazy, I'm gonna grab my potato flour, and I need about 45 or less, depending on your processing skill
Calpheon's
here.
finest resting place.
And then
Welcome to the
45,
Golden Toad
whoop,
Inn.
45 water. Process this. This will just take a few minutes to do, obviously, so I do this one last. I'm going to keep track. Right now I'm using the Tome of the Sun, so this increases your contribution experience. There is an upgrade to this, I believe. I haven't gotten it done yet. You could also use the Jenga book here, the Tome of Wisdom. This is the upgraded version. This one will give you more silver reward. And if your quests give you combat experience, some of them do. Not many, but it's not as much as important as the contribution, so that's what I'm working on. This is one of the production quests that you can't get done ahead of time, unfortunately. You have to actually produce the dough and then hand it in. Some of them you can just hand it in. There's one in Calpheon for some, I think it's sweet potato dough, so we want to make sure we grab some of that as well. Actually, I'm going to do that now, just so I don't forget when we go to Calpheon. Might have sold it all, actually. No, here we go. Okay. I think you only need one. I'm gonna leave some in town, though. I should grab it all and throw it in storage there. It's good to have it ready to go if you put it all in town. I brought all mine to Velia, so I could use them to do some energy issues I had. So here you can see 51% through our production, and I've gotten 68 dough made already, so it's better if you put your production clothes on and you have all your life skill on, but I didn't feel like changing everything over. This again, just being lazy. Should save you maybe a few seconds. 3/4 of the way done. We could feed our workers too, by the way. Gotta get them working. And the reason you do these dailies to get your contribution up, you need contribution to open up nodes, so you need to invest into a node here by using contribution points. So obviously the more contribution points you have, the more options for gathering you'll open up. You can also connect your towns together so you can transport more cheaply from town to town. We have from right now Grana connected to Valencia, so it's a kind of a roundabout path here, but it's the least amount of contributions. We're connected all the way through here. We got them up through Heidel here, all the way through Calpheon, and then south through Grana. And I'm about to close in on Duvenkroon here. I had it connected, but I wanted to get a few more nodes, so we can connect these few through here as well. Another good node right here is the Shira Runes. I'll zoom in actually. Where is that? Oops, I'm too far. I'm Traxia here. Yeah, it was way too far south. So Shira Runes right here. Here it is. This is a good one to get.
I love watching adventurers from here.
Alright, so we have the 100 dough made. We're going to hand that into Lara. We definitely want to get the scorched fragments. Those are by far the most valuable. So the sunset dried wool, if you need the sunset dyed wool for crafting, obviously grab it, but it's much better monetarily to get the scorched fragments. And you also get these 4-leaf clovers. We have 4 now. If you hit 15 of these, it gives you another of those quests again. And the reward is for 3 scorched fragments. And then after finishing the extra quest, it'll give you the daily again for another 3 scorched fragments sometimes. So you can get 7 in that day of production. Oops, we want to put that in our warehouse actually. Okay. I'm going to throw these in there too. Not like they're taking up too much room, but we're going to sell those anyway. So that's Idle. The daily quests are done. There's one more night quest you could do, but obviously it has to be dark and it takes a little longer, so it kind of throws you off of your flow. And then we're going to head back up through Velia and get the dailies done there quickly. I think we left our horse here. We're actually going to stop in Heidel Pass right here, and there's 3 quests on our way. Horse out of control here. This horse I don't have sprint trained up, so we could be working on that, but it's fairly low, so it'll actually probably take longer to travel by doing that. A lot of the contribution quests are cleaning chimneys, so they make jokes about, you know, just cleaning chimneys to get your contribution point and being covered in soot and stuff. As an adventurer, because you're constantly just helping people with their maintenance at their houses. So here we have 3 quests that are fairly easy. 2 of them are to kill some goats.
There will be an inspection.
These 2 here, and then the one up top is just handing him some logs, which we already have from the quest to hand in that log cart down in Heidel, so that one's done already. Gives you energy, so it's good to have used up your energy before you start your contribution dailies. Either dump it into a potion if you have to, or do some gathering. We are actually going to be doing some gathering as well. Just one, I believe it's just one tree gathering quest. So these quests are done. Oops. Doesn't matter which one of these you pick, you're not really going to use these, but this does give you combat and skill experience as well as contribution, which is, we're going for the contribution now. If you're going for combat to level up, you want to have the Changa book on.
You don't seem to be
that's
from
all
the
set.
lakes.
The next stop, we're going to go to the Bolanos Forest node. That's actually a farm.
Is it
She
your first
has
time here at our farm?
Chimney Sweeping right there, yep. That one doesn't come up every day, but if you're passing through, you want to grab it.
Be careful, there's lots of...
So, she wants to chat. I think we can rent a
This farm has a connected
matchlock
node
from
with
her for some of
Bartali
the other
Farm.
quests, but we're not going to be doing those quests. They take a little longer. We do want to do the gather quest. So we're going to head to the Bartali farm here. It's our trusty Bartali family. Very prolific in this area. Emma Bartali here has 2
How much
quests.
longer will this
She has
nightmare
3
last?
quests. We're going to do the cursed tree. This is the gather. It's just
Black
logs,
energy haunts
and then
me
our
in my
dusting
dreams
chimney.
every night.
She does have
I
the
always wake up out of fear.
chicken flies the coop. This is a new repeat quest here. This one you have to do at a certain time so you can catch the chickens that are running away. So we're not going to do that one right now. I'm just going to clean her chimney. And then we're going to grab some logs. It's good to have your gathering and life skill pets out. So I like to have the hedgehog. He gives you the increased proc for logs. And I believe you have to have them fed. So I don't usually feed them, but if you feed them, then it'll give you that increased proc rate. Yeah, look at that Kaffir stone, second tree there.
This farm is connected to Velia. How much longer will this nightmare last?
So after the Bartali farm quest there, we're going to head to Velia. So you can come right through the farm area and Mariano here as a quest just to find her cat.
Find my cat. Climb to the roof. Find them.
Every once in a while, if you start a new character, she'll give you this quest
This is all because
twice
Adeline
in a
got them
row.
fishes.
Usually just when you start a new character, though. And that's the most important daily quest there. Pretty quick route for Hydo and Velia. There's one other quest you can do here just to get some bait for fishing. I usually just sell it, but if you go to Creo here and you're AFK fishing, you'll have a lot of seaweed. He'll give you a seaweed quest every day that you just hand seaweed in and get some bait. I sell that on the marketplace just because it's easy, free money. Now that we're done here, we're actually going to head to Florin. Do some quick quests there. I do need some bark, which I don't have. So we'll probably just do a little more tree gathering here. You have to do some life skill quests there. So we'll just skip that and go to Calpheon. We're gonna head. I usually like to start right about here in Calpheon. Let's see if I have a character in Calpheon right now, actually. Save us a few minutes of travel time. Duvenkroon is going to be our next stop after Calpheon. So no characters are in Calpheon. I'll have that set up probably for next time. Just pulled all my characters to Velia to do some enhancing and some purchasing energy usage in the black market. So we've got a short period of time where our horse, when he fails, the mini game doesn't actually move. So that saves us a little bit of time, so we're going to take advantage of that right now. Now that we've arrived in Heidel, we've got our general goods vendor. He just wants some sweet potato dough. So we're just going to hand him... Actually, he wants us to make some sweet potato dough. So we're going to buy some... Let's see if we have it, actually. I don't think we have it in here. So I brought the dough. Silly me, should have brought the sweet potatoes. I do have sweet potatoes in town here, I believe. No, it's okay. He just wants one.
You know Gorga. He's the best alchemist I know.
So after we talk to Alchem, oh, actually there's a quick path down to the water here. The Shy wants us to just deliver a package. We're gonna grab one of these boxes. And it auto paths us to this guy here. We're not actually gonna follow auto path unless you want to do like AFK. You can just AFK it, hit T and go grab a drink or something, but we're actually gonna go a quicker route here. This is Ario. He wants a little box of fish. It's all set. Okay. We leave our horse there. We don't need our horse for most of these quests unless you want to move a little quicker. Some things you have to carry, so you're going to have to get on and off your horse a bunch of times anyway. So we're going to head to the second marketplace. So there's our second marketplace here. We've got this woman, old lady. She wants us to catch a little baby chick here. There's another quest to clean a chimney from this guy, the workshop staff. Grab that. And the chimney is right behind us, right up there. But we're going to grab another quest first. So we're going to come back up to the main road. We're going to go up this stairwell. And there's a gentleman over here that's on a loom. Just grab this quest here. I think it's might be a lady, who knows. And she wants us to show some fabric, so the newly woven fabric here. She wants us to show this to some noble women. We're gonna exit the shop over here. There's a little bridge. This will get us right to the chimney. Clean it. Boom. And then jump off, hand it in right here. Done. Now we're gonna head towards this way, the east here. There's another vendor that's showing some wares. Ash. She wants us to bring a barrel of wine to a party of some noble people. We're gonna grab the wine. Head through this little culvert here. And we're gonna drop the wine right here because we don't want to make too many trips. There's another quest giver on the edge. He wants us to actually go to the party as well. Head over here. And the barrel, sometimes it's hard to pick up again, so you just kind of walk around it, walk away, walk back a few times, and you'll grab it. So these are going relatively the same area. We have 3 quest drop-offs here. So these guys we have to interact with. We don't want to have to drop the barrel again though, so we're going to finish this quest up by dropping the barrel here. This noble is going to be the one that we hand it to. So that quest is done. We'll just have to hand it in. We're going to do that afterwards. We're just going to grab these guys, distract the guards, so that little guy can steal some food, I think. And go over here. This is the noblewoman who wants us to drop some fabric down. So we're going to actually stand right here. See, this jealous noblewoman is going to become interactable once we drop the fabric. So it takes a minute. Don't escape. Don't try to cancel, because then you'll have to go grab more fabric. You can just drop the quest and do it again. See, she's interactable, and she disappears. We hand that in to this noblewoman right here. Here she is. It's actually another noble that gives us a quest. He wants us to feed some poor in the slums. We're just going to grab some food. And then that would bring us all the way back around this way. We're actually going to do that last. It's one of our last parts of the chain to hand in. I'm going to head towards the Parliament through the back roads. This guard wants us to catch a rioter in the streets. They spawn around here sometimes. They're like right around here, but there's one right here. You got to catch up to him and interact with him. And once you interact with him too, just spam R when you catch up to him, and he'll follow you. But you have to be kind of close to him. If he keeps running away, you're gonna have to catch up to him. So once he gets close enough, you can hand him over to the authorities. Whatever they're gonna do with him, probably. So not anything pleasant. And now this guy here wants us to find some propaganda leaflets. And there's one right here. And we're gonna hand it back to him. We're gonna head towards the west here. There's a little shy choir that wants us to go feed a bird outside of town. Head this way out of town. You can see that marker there. You could auto path to it or just run over here. We're gonna go grab some bread. And we're going to feed one of these birds. So again, a lot of this is just dropping down an item. Takes a little time. It'll interact, grab one of these birds. Once he takes a bite. Boom. Okay, we're going to go hand this in. There's some gathering over there if you want to grab some vegetables and such. It's a good way to grab some gathering experience. Okay, we're just gonna grab some beer. We could always use beer. We're gonna keep heading west over this bridge now. And there's a prancing lamb. We gotta catch some of these prancing lambs for this gentleman here. He gives us the quest to catch some runaway lambs. His buddy has the grass the herbs they like to eat. I don't like to do this lamb. Sometimes gets glitched. So we're going to actually go over here to this lamb. Same thing. Timer runs out. We grab the lamb after he takes a nibble. So we've got a lamb. Okay, hand him in. Same. Sign a setup for rewards. Most of these are the same. We're going to head back to hand in quests and make a nice big circuit here. We got a few more to go. That one's all set. Okay. There's another chimney sweeping quest. This guy is too lazy. He wants to get paid, but doesn't want to do the work. So we're going to do the work for him. We're actually going to come back to that one. That'll be our one of our last hand-ins anyway. Grab one of these sacks of grain. We're going to hand this in to a guy. Again, this is one of the quests that you can grab the material before you actually get the quest. It saves you the trip back and forth. Should be able to get right down the street. They cleared up a lot of these NPCs, make it easier to get through. So here's this guy sitting on the edge of the porch here. He wants us to hand him some grain, some wheats. There we go. head up this way. Now this path is usually tight to get through. Straight up. There's some hungry protesters. These are the guys that are going to enjoy this feast. Not all of these are going to be able to complete the quest, so just wait till they're interactable, and it's usually the female ones, so the males don't usually let you complete the quest, but just grab a few of them when they interact. They're all interactable now. And we have just 2 hand-in quests left. We got a hand in the Chimney Sweeping and that feast one. We'll be all set with Calpheon. So the Chimney Sweep is actually above the marketplace, I mean the storage keeper here. We go through the storage keeper's building, climb this roof. And here's a chimney. And head back this way. There's another Chimney Sweeping quest right here. Gotta climb, climb, climb. Here's the chimney that'll work. And hand it in. Now we're gonna head back to the noble. Finish this quest up. So we have this guy's hand in here. He has a lot of money for a starving street kid, you know? Kind of weird. He could have used that to buy some food, probably. A lot of food. He gives me just as much as the nobles give me. Kind of weird. See that? All set. And that's the Calpheon dailies. There's a few like life skilling ones that take a little longer. We could do those if you want. Head over here. I'll show you one more that you could do. It's just kind of long, so we're not going to do it today. So Angela has a quest, and this guy has a quest to move timber cart. We're not going to do that right now. And this guy, we want to process some stuff. That's just a life skill. Don't need to do that one either. Not important. So we are now done in Calpheon. Head back to our horse. Okay, we're going to transport back to Velia. And we're going to switch to... okay, we're going to switch to the Duven Kroon. So Velia, transport. And where is she? Right here. Okay. Now we're going to do our Duven Kroon. These are the most contribution for the least amount of time. We also have Altanova and Valencia, a couple small ones in Florin. We're going to skip those. I don't have any characters over there right now, so I don't want to waste too much time in travel. I've already kind of had to run a lot back and forth. We want to save time so we can do our grinding and our questing. Alright, we're going to check if we have any rolls left for the day. No rolls for left. I have some dice, but not worried about that right now. So now that we're in Duven Kroon, we have a lot of dailies to complete here. There's hand-in quests for some planks here, so we're going to grab some of these out of storage. We've already got a lot of these in storage. And we need beer. Did we need bracken? again? I can't remember. So we'll figure it out. Get corn. I don't know if I have to gather corn. So I'm going to start on the northern edge of town. We have a few quests. Let's do this one first, because this one brings us out of town. This is to defeat a few armadillos, which are just outside of town. Make sure we have our weapon on us. Yeah, they're pretty easy to defeat, so if you're level 15 you have enough gear, you should be able to hit them and kill them. If you're kind of low level, it'd just be hard to hit them. They don't do any damage, they just run away. Okay. Oh, got stuck. Some rocks in the way. Here we go. So armadillos. Let's see. Don't have the best gear on or any accessories, but we can still kill these guys fine. This guy gives you a quest just to go to a shrine. There's a few of those very similar. You just interact with shrines. He gives you some yarn. I believe we have to hand in some yarn for another quest. And we just hit contribution point. Experience, we're up to, what are we getting, like 9% already today? 5% today? Yeah. Yeah, so this guy gives us a shrine interaction. The shrine is actually right up here, very easy. There's a few markers down there you can see, but this is the only one you need to go to. Some other quests that have you talk to shrines, they're not too far away from where the quests are given, so it saves you a lot of time. If you're hunting around, just go to the closest one. We have money on us? We have plenty of money. Okay, we need money to buy some items from one of the innkeepers to hand in as well. Alright, now this guy here wants us to find a runaway lamb. He's going to give us some bracken. She wants us to get a basket. So we got to get a straw basket. That's actually a reward for one of the other quests we have to do. So I'm going to go up here. She gives us a quest to give her yarn, which we already got from that other quest, hand it in, and she gives us some planks. And the planks we use to hand in another quest. So a lot of these items you just get from the quests. Very easy to do. Okay, this guy gives us a quest. He wants some llama meat. So that's the one I didn't grab out of my... There we go, let's grab that. And that's done. He gives us the basket. So, full circle, grab some llama meat is pretty much the only thing we needed so far that we didn't get. You might even get some llama meat from one of the quests. I'm not 100% sure. I haven't done this one in a few days, so I get kind of lost. Now this is a delivery quest.
Money, I give you items. You got a problem
For a
with
box
that?
here, we just grab the box. Oh, we're stuck. He wants us to go all the way down here. So when we go down here, we can then go to this Runaway Lamb, which is actually not here. The quest completes down here. So we're actually going to do the lamb first.
Welcome, adventurer. Are you enjoying your stay in Drigan? May our ancestors...
So this guy just wants to make a wooden shield out of a thuja plank. So we just have to give him the thuja plank we already got. That's all done. He gives us actually some gathering experience, I believe, or processing.
Are you hungry?
No.
Need something to eat?
So these quests here aren't dailies that we want to do. They take a little more time, so we're not going to worry about those. That's to find a missing child. It's not really missing. She kind of went away to kind of do her own thing, but we're going to go over there and find her. That's the last quest that we do when we go that way and come back. It will be the last one to hand in. So tools and a blueprint. So the tools are right. This again gives us a plank, and the blueprints which you can use for crafting. So he wants a beer for that. He wants some dark beer, and then he wants some wine. So that's where we go to this guy, and we have to buy some wine, high quality wine.
My stomach is growling.
It's a hell of a job to make steel that can pierce a dragon's scales.
And then he gives us the blueprints. This is for, you know, the Dragon Slayer weapon. If you want to get this item,
This is steel made
maybe
with
for Samir, it's decent upgrade item. Oh, we need to grab his tools, which are right over here again. A lot of carrying boxes in this town. At least there's no cleaning chimneys. I don't remember if I even saw any chimneys here.
Who protects our village? Only the descendants of Shere Khan can protect
Another
us.
thuja plank, which we only need one for that quest, so we just kind of stockpile them after doing these a few days. There's a few quests over here. Some are, again, really easy, carrying boxes back and forth. So he got the wrong delivery. We're going to grab this box. I believe we just bring it right to the center where we already picked up the box.
You give me money, I give you items. You got a problem with that?
I guess you hate me now too. Just like everyone else.
She's a really depressing lady. She wants us to do another delivery as well. We're gonna head straight up the hill. So it should be... Whoop, I can't click it because of the... Get rid of the node. Kind of annoying. They should make those smaller, I think, but that's just me. Okay, that should do it. Nothing important there, but the contribution, 300, awesome. So these quests give 150, 300, 500 contribution experience, which is great. Very, very small for me, but you can see we've gotten about 5% already. And that's without the book. She has the Adventurer's Tome, not even the upgraded Changa. If I can get that Sun book on all of these guys, or even the upgraded version, increase it another few percentage, which is awesome. So we have a few more things. This guy wants us to just repair, and then sometimes hard to climb there. This guy wants us to grab a soldier that kind of got a little lazy. So we're gonna fix this one. We just smack it here a couple times. Grab a soldier from up here. We'll hand those both in at the same time. So this soldier here is being lazy. It's always lazy soldiers, isn't it? And he follows us down. He's really slow. You kind of have to babysit him. So even his run speed, you can see he runs Super slow. And they go around the steps. Kind of funny there, but here we go. You get too far away and he won't follow you. Just running backwards, that's the trick. Okay, we can hand this quest in, so you want the rocks or the wood. Logs are worth a little bit more, but if you need the stone, use either of them are important. Here we go, he's close enough. Hand that in. Gives us some of the energy residue and contribution, which is most important. Now, since we're up here, we're going to grab a quest right behind here. This guy's missing a kite again. Always missing kites. A lot of repeat similar quests, but, you know, they're expensive kites, I'm sure. And, ooh, treasure chest. Let's see if we can get some money. Yeah, we got some silver. Grab this kite on the edge. Let's grab this other treasure chest. Where is it? There it is. Some more free money here. 1 energy. Not much. Sometimes you get a couple thousand silver. More contribution. A few more quests to go. We're going to head out of town in a second to grab the ones to the south. There's a couple fish. Okay, there's one more quest down here. This guy wants us to go to the bathhouse area. Oh, auto path kind of funky, but this guy here, he's listening in. That's done. And so we're gonna head out here. This isn't the completion target. The completion target's around here. But there is I believe someone's wife we have to find. So we're gonna grab that quest. If it's still available. I don't see it right now. It's different. Okay, maybe that quest is a time sensitive one, or maybe they removed it. Kind of like a non-PC kind of topic with a wife running away and you have to bring her back. Maybe they just took it out, or maybe it's a specific daytime quest. I don't recall it being taken out though. Now see this llama here, can't interact with, so he's not the one we're looking for. This guy wants to get us some fish, so we're gonna grab this quest here. This is for the Runaway Lamb. He's way out here. I don't know who let him come all the way out here. That's done. Fishing quests I like to do last again because you don't know how long they're going to take. So I'm going to head down this way and do a few other quests. Am I too high? I'm too high, yeah. Actually, the quests are down here that we want to do. Okay, this guy here. Couple. And this guy will be interactable in a minute when we grab something. We have to grab some corn, hand over the corn, and get a cow to come over. So, gotta climb up here, grab some corn if we can. That's it. Talk to this little cow. Get this cow to follow us. Now this cow is super, super slow. Look at that. I believe you could talk to this cow too. It might have been better to talk to that one, but too late now. Come on, cow. At least the cow can climb those rocks. There we go. And then milking, pretty easy, just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Get a nice rhythm. Done. This guy here wants us to deliver crates. So crate right here. Oh yeah, so that one we could have gotten at the same time because you needed to gather some milk for this quest as well. That's me being a bonehead. So you could combine those at the same time. Let's grab some milk again. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Just a nice little rhythm there. These crates here, potato crates, you can't interact with them until you get the quest. So there's one quest that you have to do in the right way. So by the time this was implemented, they wanted to make it harder on us. Awesome, done. Just head deeper over here. We're gonna find a couple of quests for just shrine interactions. So one we're gonna have to climb over there. Oh, right in the water. Side and get around that. It's easy. There's another similar quest up here. You could get this on your way back, but you might get lost. So get this one done before we head out to get the runaway child. That one's easy. Here. Who needs stairs? Nobody needs stairs. Okay. Now that one being done, we need the fish. We're gonna head down here. There's another quest we're gonna grab as we get down there. If you get lucky, you can catch both those fish in the first couple casts. So here's where you could have grabbed. You could have just continued down that road and come back this way to get that shrine afterwards. And you could have waited to grab this quest as well, but we have enough room in our quest log, so we're okay. You could set up like fishing overnight if you're gonna AFK fish here. It's a good way to get some of the fish in the area and get the titles for them. And you can get this quest done overnight, but it shouldn't take too long, a couple casts. And there's abundant fishing here a lot. Let's see if we can catch this fish. That's one. So that's the one we hand in right here. We need to catch the Morocco for this yak dealer over here. We don't have to have too high fishing. We're apprentice 4. We don't use this character to fish very often. Should be able to get the fish no matter what your level is in this area. There's 2 and 1 there, easy. So just 2 casts. Finish that quest. If you're gonna fish here overnight, or AFK fish, you want to fish kind of near the waterfall. You can get to a spot that's in the protection of town, somewhere around here. Unless they fixed it, but there was a spot. Let's see if we can find it for you. They might have changed the boundaries. Not seeing a safe spot right now. That's a good amount of energy, and again, 20 contribution, not bad. Let's see if we just have one to hand in, but we'll see if that other quest has popped up since we've done these other quests. Nope, so usually he's right here. They must have gotten rid of that quest. Which gives me some bracken and 300 contribution. Nice way to finish off those daily quests. And we were at, I believe, like 35-ish%, maybe 39. Either way, that's a good chunk of experience percentage just for today's run. We've got 12 prognal bars here. And she had some bars as well, 90 here. So over 100 prognal bars, and that's with using this one instead of the bonus bar for Adventurous Tome, the Changa Tome. And let's just get rid of the stuff we don't need now.
They call me a slacker with storage because I like to read. All the while they just continue being stupid. I've never forgotten a customer, what they stored or what they said.
Do like the interactions. So we don't need actually any of this because they give us enough of these materials. I believe the only thing we need is the lamb meat. So, the llama meat, sorry. So, just stockpile that or buy it on the marketplace. And that should be it. Yeah, you'll just need to buy some beer, dark beer. So we have beer and dark beer, and the wine. That's really just for the blueprints. So if you don't need the blueprints, you can skip that part. Save yourself a little bit of silver. And we're going to just get rid of these. Drop this stuff in the storage that we don't need. And that's it for the dailies today. There's also a lot of Kama Silva dailies that we don't want to get into today. Some Valencia dailies and just a handful of Altanova dailies. So you can check out any of my other videos that I made for those towns specifically. And as always,